Okay, here we go. I'm going to make a pair of earrings. I'm going to get my thread waxed here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attach my thread to my ring. I'm going to make a little tail here. And you'll see how I loop it up over the ring and attach my thread. And I'll pull tight there. So now it's on the ring. And I have two strings. One's a tail and one's the one I use for the needle. This, I will go ahead and tie a knot now to make sure that kind of securely stays on that ring. Doesn't do any slipping around. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and thread one thread through the needle. Okay, now I'm going to put on, these are size 6 beads. I'm going to slip on 2 size 6. And what we do is I catch this tail thread and I'll slide it through these 2 beads. And we'll get those on there. Then I'll slide all those way up to the top. This tail thread is what we'll use later when I finish, and I'll tie my thread, my needle thread to that. You'll see in the end how I end up doing that. So now I'm attached to the loop there. And then here we go. I'm going to go ahead and follow this pattern, but make a shorter pair of these. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are size 11 beads now. I'll go ahead and push that up. And now I'm going to do, just keep beading away here. Let's see. And then I'm going to do All right, got my beads on there for my first loop. Now I'm going to go ahead and slide my needle up those 2 beads, so size 6 beads. I'm going to come up and kind of tighten it up. I want to leave a little bit of wiggle room so that I have a nice drape. I'm going to come up through the ring, and then I'm going to come back down through the beads to start my second loop. Here I want to kind of do a little adjustment, make sure my string is up through there. I want to give it a little bit of wiggle room again, trying to always keep the tension not too tight. And now I'll start my next, and here's my tail. And now go ahead and now start the next loop of beads. Okay, now got those beads on. They look good. I'm going to come back up through the size 6 beads, 2 beads there, up. Let's see how it's looking. See how it's draping. And then I'm going to take this string and I'm going to go through the loop. Now, since I'm not going to add any more loops on, I'm going to go ahead and do this slip knot around the base of the ring. And I'm going to come through with my needle and secure this down, just like that. I'll do that twice. Come around. Secure that on there. Kind of give it another look to make sure that I don't have any droopy strings. Everything's pulling through. Everything's looking good. Here where all the beads come through, that does look good. Now I'm going to go ahead, go through the hoop one more time, and then I'm going to come down through these 2 beads, back down, and I'm going to pull my thread through. I'm not going to start a new loop because now I'm going to tie off. Go ahead and pull my needle out. I'm going to shorten this string here. Now I'm going to take the beginning tail thread that we had hanging there for a while. And now I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot with the 2. Kind of securing it back to the beginning thread. I kind of wrap it around the beads again. I'll do about 3 or 4 knots. Tying there, and it kind of seals it off under that black size 6 bead. You can see how I do that. And then I kind of, again, give it a little adjustment, see if things are secure. And just for peace of mind, I'll do one more. Right like that. So then I'll go ahead and cut those strings off close. Like that. And there you go. That's how I do that. Beautiful. Made this one just a little shorter than these. All right. Well, that's how I do it. Thanks for watching.